What's going on, gamers? As always, I'm Bernie DM with Angelsoft Gaming, and today's video is going to be a two-parter. I love two-parters, especially when it comes to this game. First part is something special that I'm going to talk about in just a minute. Second part is the DLC! I know this game's got a shit ton of DLC, but this is special DLC. This is new character DLC, and I'm actually kind of excited for it. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'll talk about that later. So, those who know me know I am a pretty huge fan of Seananners or Nanners. His shenanigans are always so hilarious. They're freaking awesome. And I pulled a Nanners. He's always with his little hula girls and his bananas and his little things that just slide right in the cracks of a game's code that you're not supposed to get to. Well, I did that today. It was awesome. See this little spot I'm in? You're not actually supposed to get into. In fact, there's actually a barrier right above me that usually prevents players from getting in here. This spot is like the most cheatsy doodlest spot ever because you know what? Almost nothing can hit you, and I literally mean almost. The only thing that can hit you is so weak you will never get killed by it, and if you get killed by it, you might as well go ahead and sit down and just quit this game forever. You're about to watch me kill this Kraken too with the bombardment. Anything can shoot through these fences. It's awesome, and the Kraken is about the only thing that can hit you with that little wave attack he does. But other than that, you're pretty much flawless on here. I'm going to show you in just a minute, but the person who showed me, there was just a random lobby. If I knew the name, I would totally give credit for it, and if you have seen any videos, by all means, link them in the description. I'll totally let them pass. But I haven't seen this before, and I think this is pretty cool. So you get up here, and I'm going to mark it in just a second. I missed the first jump because you got to get it pretty close. There's room for error because there's a little ledge right there on where the wording is, but I missed it. It's a little bit farther over to the left. If you can get on that, you have time to recharge your boost again. You're going to watch. See, there's usually a barrier. It stops her or that particular individual from getting over it. But here's what you do. Aim for that spot I had marked the first time. I go for it, and while I miss it, I still managed to get on the invisible ledge. Now, the first time I did it, I just sat outside because I didn't think I could shoot through the fence. But it's perfect because you can. So just charge up for a bit, and you can just fly right through. You're about to see it in just a second. Whoop, there it is. Seananners, you would be so proud. It's awesome. So you get in here. So these guys, they were actually really good sports about it because they trolled the fuck out of me. After this, you're going to see something that I did not actually know we could do with Lazarus as well. This works with any character. Of course, it would work with any character. I actually think he's the best character to use because he can turn invisible and shoot that bombardment. It's perfect. Actually, yeah, that's when I learned that you could shoot it through it. It was freaking awesome. We totally obliterated this raid. So now you're about to see me as, what's his name? Third support. I can't remember his name for the life of me. Basically, Lazarus can bring back anything. And I mean anything. This is a Mega Mouth. He just keeps bringing the Mega Mouth back to life to attack us. And these other two guys are in on it. And I think they're helping. I don't know if they're purposely trolling me because of what I did, but they're purposely helping the Goliath, who is what we were going up against. I pretty much just quit this game and rage quit. I don't know where the second one came from, if it duplicated or if it was just already there, but it was hilarious. Literally, he just keeps bringing it back to life. And right when the Goliath hits stage 3, their trapper just gets that third little thing on me. He traps me inside the barrier right outside of the range of the reactor. So I come over here thinking, you know what, I'm invisible, I can at least kind of get it. Nope. Trapper's just like, nope, screw you, man, screw you, that is not happening. Oh man, I was so mad. I swear I was so mad. Alright now guys, so now on to the second topic. As you guys all know, the new DLC is coming out, surprisingly, on my birthday. Now, granted, I have pretty much said that this game is not worth $60, but I'm kind of going back on what I said about not spending any more money on this game, because technically it's not my money, it's a gift card. Yeah, I'm actually considering spending, I actually think it's only like, what, $9.99 for the DLC? However much the DLC, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that much. I'm going to give it one last chance. Why? Because I think I'm getting more of the story with this one. And I'm probably going to do another little video about what I've learned so much about the story. I think they're really putting more into it. But what's really gotten me excited is we have 4 new characters, 4 new hunters, and a new monster. Man, these four alone just look so badass. I'm afraid they're gonna be too good. They're gonna be like too OP to where it's essentially gonna be a pay to play or pay to win type game. Because these DLC characters look so OP. I mean, you've got Sunny, Slim, Torvald, however the hell you pronounce his name, and Crow. You've got 3 names you can remember in that bastard Torvald. So, what I'm going to do is talk about the 400s, their classifications, what they are, who they are, what they got, and I'm going to move on to the biggest badass monster we have ever seen and probably ever will see. So the first, and certainly not the least, I want to talk about Crow. He's going to be our new hunter, our new trapper. This guy is bringing a new pet. It looks like a little bat thing. Supposedly what this thing will do is it'll fly around similar to how kind of like sonar and whatnot, and I'm assuming that it'll like lock on to the hunter, kind of like, I meant the monster, similar to how Bucket does. I'm hoping that's how it works, but we'll still have to wait and see. And supposedly, as far as his weapons, he has 2 basic types. One is a quick firing, kind of like machine gun type weapon. It slows the monster down. But the second one, it's like gonna be 2 parts to one, unlike Claire, or however you pronounce her name, third medic. Unlike hers, where it takes up 2 spots, I think this is gonna just take up 1. It's gonna be kind of like a Black Ops 2, where it just cycles between them, you know. So what happens is the first one just slows it down. The second one, you have to charge it up, and it's like an impact, but it basically brings the monster to a crawl. Kind of like if it was in the little stealth mode. I'm hoping that's how it'll be. And then it has a second one, which is also a double, which will do massive damage uncharged. Charged it'll do massive damage, and uncharged it'll just do regular low damage. So it seems OP to me. I mean, come on, 2 cycled weapons. Come on, does that not sound a little OP to you? I mean, our monsters have already been nerfed so freaking bad, and that's the topic for a whole new discussion, is whether or not the monsters are getting too weak to fight the hunters, if the hunters are now becoming too OP. But this dude is freaking beast. He looks awesome. He's got the green glowing eyes, the new suit and everything. He's basically just retired. He's coming out of retirement, and he went to Sheer to be left alone, but when all this shit went down, he came out of retirement, very similar to our own Cabot. So, yeah, this guy looks like a complete badass. Alright, we're gonna go to the next one. Okay, so now, moving on to Torvald. However the hell I need someone to pronounce his name for me, because it's got a weird name. Basically, he's gonna be our new assault. He seems kind of OP, but not really OP, kind of OP, I guess. I don't know. He's kind of reminds me of a little bit if you mixed Parnell and Hyde together, because he's got an auto-fire shotgun, just like Parnell, a mortar cannon, which is going to be kind of similar to Hyde's not mortar cannon. Mortar cannon is similar to Parnell's rocket launcher, and shrapnel grenade similar to Hyde. So it's kind of like you're going to get the best of both worlds. But I think this mortar cannon is going to do a lot more damage. And of course, he's got his personal shield. Now, this dude's whole backstory is essentially he was also on Sheer, but he was injured badly during the first wave of the monsters. Our heroes from the original release saved him, and he's been like rebuilt. He's half human, half walking beast mode, half tank, and he is there to help our heroes. There's not much else we know about Torvald right now other than that, but he looks pretty cool. I mean, he's got like this giant tanky looking thing on his back, and I don't know, his weaponry seems pretty basic, pretty laid out to the others, nothing special like Crow. Speaking of special, our third and our new medic actually does seem incredibly special. I'm going to talk more about him in my, most likely I'll talk more about him because he's very unique to the story as well. His name is Slim. Or is it? Yeah, it would be Slim. I keep pronouncing it Slime for some reason, but it would be Slim. Basically, he is a survivor of the Mutagen Wars. He's actually from the opposite side, unlike Hyde and Lazarus, who were from the actually winning side. He was from the rebel side, and he is a result of their mutagen mutation. Pretty much he's gonna have 3 things that I think are freaking awesome. He's gonna have healing drone, so instead of having to aim, or I'm assuming they're gonna be like auto things, they're gonna follow one person around, or maybe 2 or 3 people, who knows. They might just like be in a specific area or something. I haven't seen them, but I think this is a really cool idea. A really OP cool idea. His next one's going to be a leech gun, which will basically be able to sap strength from the monster. And you know the little spore healing factor thing that they can do? Well, supposedly his is going to be wider and more effective, and this will be able to recharge that. Now, the spore cloud is essentially what I mean by the third. It's a little bit amped up compared to the rest of the hunters, and I think that's freaking awesome. As you can see now, I'm playing as the medic. I'm playing as Clara. I can't pronounce her name. I'm so bad at this because it's a Hispanic name. I think it's adorable, but I cannot pronounce it for the life of me, and I wish I could. But you're watching me you're watching us. We kick a Kraken's ass with the third medic, who is already OP, by the way. So moving on to our last and absolutely my favorite new character. She's so adorable. She is absolutely my favorite, my new favorite. I'm sorry, Hank. You my boy, Hank. You my favorite. You favorite my character. Hank is my absolute favorite character in this game. He's the very first support you get, but oh, she's so adorable. Sunny is so cute. Oh, when you see Sunny, you will know what I mean. She is basically the chipper. Her personality is supposedly very chipper, very sunny. But she is a real support class. She's not what I would consider the most OP character in the entire game. Sorry, Hank, it's true. You know it's true. She starts out with a mini nuke grenade launcher, so she can bring anything that comes at her down. She can freaking blow the fuck out of it. But she has also got shield drones, so instead of having to port around a shield and only be able to shoot at one person, I bet these things can protect multiple people. Just like the OP Slim, his will be able to heal multiple people, hers might be able to defend multiple people. And as always, she has the jetpack. But to top off all of these freaking things she's got, she has a what's being called a jetpack booster. Essentially what the idea is, it will be able to allow you to use your jetpack more while you're evading the monster. Now, people have been questioning whether or not this would be too OP, because I mean, as we know, about the only way the monster can really get us at this point is if they use their jet boost. But to me, I think they'll probably balance it out somehow. Alright guys, so now I'm talking about the most OP and my favorite, my new one, Claire. Oh, this is awesome. Let's get on to the most important thing of the DLC. You know what I'm talking about. The Behemoth. This dude is freaking awesome. Dude can basically, he's a mountain in and of himself. He's got 4 incredibly OP attacks and defenses. He's basically a rolling boulder, though. He can't jump. I don't know if he can climb, though. I'm hoping he can climb, but he can't jump at all. So his first attack, he can pretty much pick up a lava boulder, similar to the Goliath, where he throws just regular boulder, but this one's like a lava bomb essentially, and he just hurls it. It's pretty cool, actually. And rock wall is exactly like the name says. He's able to like bring up a giant wall of rock, which can either divide and conquer, bring up a little defense to run away, or hey, just fuck with somebody. Next one is a little creepy. It's called tongue grab, where he literally uses his tongue like a harpoon to gotcha. I gotcha. Yum nom 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 nom. And last but certainly not least, it's called Fissure, which he pretty much just opens up a crack in the ground and it does gradual damage. I don't think this one's going to do as much damage unless you fully upgrade it, though. And granted, this dude looks cool. We're only getting a few glances at it, and this little teaser trailer they added for it is pretty funny. You watch, I think it's Abe, he's getting chased by this boulder. He like drops his hat, and while he's running basically running for his life, he goes back to pick up his hat. He jumps down, the boulder falls down, but instead of continuing to roll on, it stops, and he like emerges. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, that's about all I've got for this episode. Hope you really enjoyed the DLC information, or the Evolve information. Hope you've enjoyed the new Cheatsy Doodle spot, and watching me get trolled for trolling. Anyway guys, I'm Bernie, as always. Hope you've enjoyed. Appreciate a like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, peace out.